Hey, good morning. Yeah, it's the start of a new week and a new video. And we're picking right up where we left off. We're out gathering cows, getting loads in the trail to ship. And so that's what we're doing this morning. It's Monday and we hope to have everything out of here by Tuesday. What's left? We know we're not gonna have everything because we're missing a few cows we've got to go hunt, but that's just a few. So we're gonna do that probably later in the week. But that's what we're doing this morning, and we're hoping that we can get enough together to be ready for the trucks when they get here. All right, we got Jaden and Quinn, and Wayne is out there. And what we're doing is when the cows are out like this, it's easier to tell if they're paired up. And so these guys are just picking off little pairs, and I'm holding them over here, and then we're gonna take what we know is paired and put it in the corral. So that's kind of what we're doing. Hey, we had lots of good questions on our comments this week, and I want to answer those as we're going through the day here, because sometimes we just get to working and we don't think about things that people have questions about and what makes sense. And so anyway, I'm going to answer some of those questions right here as we're picking cows up and pairs and holding them. So first off, how far is it to Colorado from here? About, gosh, from these ends of the winter range, we're almost 100 miles, but from where we live, it's about 75 miles. So that's how far we're shipping these cows, about 75 miles, just over the Colorado-Utah border. Okay, so how do we know if a cow and calf are paired? Well, that's a complicated question and probably a long answer, but the only way you know for sure is if you see the calf suck the cow. That's how you know. And so just because a calf is standing by a cow doesn't mean that it's paired right. And so things get kind of tricky that way. You have to really work at it to make sure that you've got things paired up right. Gosh, sorry for the wind. There's just a little breeze, and I know it's noisy in this mic. This is also a really good time to look at the quality. And so, see this cow right here? Big, nice cow. She's fleshy, she's in good shape. And then look at that calf. That calf, the first thing you notice is its hair is not quite right. It's just not where these other calves should be. So that's a good indication for us that this cow is not the best mother. And when we start culling cows, she ought to be on our list of cows that you're ready to cull, because she's not having the kind of calf that we want to produce. So it's just a really good time too to take a look at all that stuff. Okay, put one little group in the corral, and now we're just gathering up another little group, gonna get them sorted out, paired up. Another question we had was if we keep a ledger tally book, and we do, absolutely. We carry that with us pretty much all the time. The other thing that we do is we use our phones. Like I use my phone every day to take pictures, to video, to keep notes in, to write things down on, and those phones are just an amazing thing these days. So yeah, we track everything close, and literally we're in that every day, making sure that we're documenting things. And so anyway, that's kind of what we do on our tally books. The only one we know for sure we don't have to see nurse is that white pair right there. Guaranteed on those two. The red pair looks just identical too, doesn't it? Okay, so we've been re-riding for several hours. So we're missing a few cows. We got clear out here on this rim where I did not think a cow would be. And here they are, 5 or 6 cows and a bunch of calves. Oh man, I tell you, it just cannot figure what a cow thinks sometimes, but here they are, everything we've been missing. So we're gonna take these up and get them put in that little holding pasture and make sure everything in the corral's good, and then we'll be ready to ship in the morning.
Hey, Kurt, where are you going?
All right, and Quinn found another little bunch hidden on this rim. Oh my word. All right. Way more cows in here than we thought.
Did you see that fourth cow going in front of me? Oh, there she is.
Okay, Saddle Tramp, here's one for you. We call this plant wild cow alfalfa. I have no idea what kind of plant it actually is, but I do know it's high in protein, and in the winter, the cows love this plant and they eat it. It only grows at certain elevations and is not found all over the desert, only in certain places, but I'll get a close-up look at it and we'll see if you can help us figure out what it is. All right, got 2 little calves we need to brand before we ship tomorrow. So Jaden's gonna do it without his horse today. We're gonna see. That's funny. Well, I'm out here on this rim doing just a little bit of rewriting, making sure that we're clean. And I think we are. I think we've got everything in the corral, our last 2 loads. And that's kind of a monumental thing for us, is to have those cows all shipped and gone. And man, things get quiet. Kind of cool. So I am probably ready to leave the desert, but I gotta tell you, like, I love the desert. I love the winter, and I love ranching and punching cows in the desert. It's just a cool place. It's so big, so many things, so many places that you feel like sometimes you're the only one or the first one that's ever been there, and that's what I love about it. But it's hot and the gnats are out and it's dusty, and the cows are ready for a change. They're ready for some of that green grass, and I'm ready for a change. So we're gonna have a good summer. But anyway, just kind of our way of saying goodbye to the desert.
Well, we sure enjoyed our stay on the desert this year. It's definitely one of those that we're never going to forget. The cows did really good, and we sure had a lot of fun, most importantly. But as the last semi pulls out of the corral, we just kind of wanted to pay tribute to our favorite place on earth, and highlight our time and show some of our favorite clips from our stay on the desert this winter and spring.